ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming along to today's press conference for this boxing this Saturday at the EZEQUIEL Arena in Liverpool, live and exclusive on BoxNation. Main event on Saturday is Derry Matthews against Tony Louise for the vacant interim WBA lightweight championship of the world. But today we're here to talk about one of Liverpool's and the UK's, if not the world's rising stars, Liam Smith, who will be challenging for the vacant WBO Intercontinental Light Middleweight Championship against the man to my right from Buenos Aires, Argentina, David EZEQUIEL Romero. With Ezekiel here today is Jorge is his trainer and his translator to the far right. I just want to welcome the team from Argentina and give a very warm welcome to the UK. I'm sure Liam won't be giving you the same sort of welcome on Saturday night, but that we'll leave that till Saturday. This is a big year for Liam. He's come through. He's sort of, I call it not a comeback fight, but I think it's a fight that he needed to look good in last time out. He looked like he enjoyed himself last time for the first time in a while. In an 8th round stoppage, and it was a long time coming to see the smile back on the young man's face. Frustrating 18 months. Injuries have restricted his progression. I'm sure that's not the case in the gym, but with actual on his record, it's not gone as smoothly as we'd all hoped. But after chatting with Liam yesterday, he said that it's the first time for a long time that he was straight back in the gym and had another date straight away after a fight. So he came through the Talarek fight and straight back in the gym. So it was an important night that night, and he's looking to capitalise that on Saturday against a very tricky opponent. We all know the reputation of the guys from Argentina. They don't come here to make up numbers. We saw that with Highland coming over and upset the odds against Matthew Macklin recently. So I'm sure this man to my right will be looking to do that against Liam on Saturday. Winner of this gets a very good ranking with the WBO, and that's the aim for this year with Liam is to continue to build on his rankings. He's ranked with highly with 3 of the 4 governing bodies. And we're looking to capitalise on his good performance last time out, and make headway into sort of the top 1 and 2, 3 positions by the end of this year, if not to be challenging for a world title this year. He's obviously in good company in world boxing, and there's some great fights at the world title level. But I know we've talked about Carson Jones a few times for Liam, and there are some other sort of fringe world title contenders that are on Liam's radar. But first and foremost, it's Saturday night, and he doesn't get to progress any further if onto that next stage until he can overcome his opponent on Saturday. So that's where all the focus is, and rightly so. Both guys are here to answer any questions you may have. But first of all, I'd just like to introduce Liam's opponent and his trainer, and just ask if they'd like to say a few words.
First of all, it's a good pleasure for us to be at Liverpool, and it's a very big opportunity for EZEQUIEL this match. EZEQUIEL is a very young fighter. He's 22 years old, but he has an important experience. 45 days ago, at the beginning of March, he obtained the International Latin Championship against Tejerina, a very important match in our country. He's a hard worker. George, the trainee, is very smart. They work very, very hard. He's very good prepared for this match. And we wish to have a very nice boxing match Saturday night. We watch, of course, the matches of Liam Smith. We know that he's also a very good fighter, We watch again Barry Jones or Salton Serra. Know that is very strong man, but we wish to obtain the title next Saturday night.
Thank you very much. Liv.
Yeah, just look forward to say I'm in a good place at the minute. I'm happy to be where I am. It's the first time I've been able to bounce back straight back into the gym since I boxed between the Eric Jang and the Mark Thompson fight. Every other fight since I've had have been only with injuries, bad injuries. I got a tear in my tendon one, I broke my other knuckle, and then I got cut. So I had 2 fights in 16, 18 months last year. And, I've had 2 fights at the start of this year, come Saturday night. So hopefully the year can continue, and I'm buzzing for Saturday. I know David and the team will be coming to win. I've seen a lot of his fights. I've seen him improve as well, to be honest with you. I've seen him early on in his career when he looked very, very novice, but he was a young kid. I think he's learned it on the job, and I think he's got better and better, and he looked very good his last fight, winning the WBO Latino title. So I do know I'm in for a good fight Saturday, but I think the shoe on the other foot, I think they're in for a very good Liam Smith Saturday. I said the first time I bounced into the camp, I put no fat on, my weight spot on, and I've been out flying and sparring, to be honest with you. It's the best I've been and the best I've felt in probably 2 years. So I think I'd rather be in my shoes than David's shoes.
A smiling Liam Smith is bad news for anybody, I think. So it's going to be an interesting night on Saturday. Any questions, please?
Liam, when was the last time you went into back-to-back fights where you didn't have any injuries in between?
The Ochang and the Thompson fight, I fought Ochang in September and I fought Thompson in the December. Against Ochang I had just swelling on the ante. That's what surprised me so much. I don't know whether I touched lucky on my last fight, or whether it was the gloves I boxed in were spot on or what, but I went 8 rounds throwing a lot of shots and landing a lot of shots, so usually you get out the ring, and even if they're not injured, your hands are usually bruised, and maybe I didn't have a single bit of bruising. I was back in the gym on the Tuesday punching. I sparred on the Wednesday to help my gym mate out, and that even in the Ochang and Thompson one, I didn't do that. I had swelling, but it was gone after 2 weeks, and I was back in the gym for the Thompson fight. But this is the first time since then.
Have you changed your gloves at all, the brand or anything?
Yeah, I've changed it. I've tried a different glove now, and it's just the Grant punches gloves, they're great gloves, but they're too small for some people, and they seem too small for me. So I've tried a new glove, an Everlast glove, and touch wood, the team spot on me last fight, so hopefully it's the same this one.
You've still got the British card. Does that still interest you though? Because they've made the Chris Carswell fight. Do you still want that to get the Lonsdale belt outright, or are you looking further afield now?
Yes, I said last time with the Liam Williams fight, I know he was injured, but a lot of people thought different for some reason. I said it's my title, it's going nowhere. If I want to defend against Liam Williams, I'll defend, and I was happy to defend against Liam Williams. I openly said that. Now they've ordered the Carswell fight, then we'll see. It's got to be done by July. If Carson Jones can't be made, then we'll go with the Carswell fight. I don't see why I can't fight Carswell before the summer, then maybe Carson Jones in September. I would like to win it today, to be honest with you, and then I can let it go with no regrets. And now it seems to be like, shall I? So I want to move on. I want a decent international fight, but I'd also love that belt back home. So it's doing me head in, to be honest with you, but it's one of them. I'd love to win it outright.
There's also bragging rights over your brothers, because none of them have got the belt outright.
Yeah, bragging rights in the city as well. No one's won one outright for, I think, since Andy Oliver, 20 odd years or something. So I'd like to have one and see the next person to win one outright and say, they're the first to win it outright since Liam Smith. So it's one of them. Take what comes for it, really.
I think as long as Liam's smiling and he's happy with the opponents that are being put in front of him, I think that's the most important thing. I think we sat here at a press conference when, no disrespect to Zalman Sierra, but Liam just wasn't up for it. Just didn't, and especially when he got cut, he was even more. more pissed off that, you know, that I think you even had the fight in the first place. Almost say, you know what I mean? So I think, you know, if there's a goal there and there's a reason for, you know, if it's a progression fight, so if it's the British title outright, brilliant. If it's, you know, if it's an international fight against a fringe contender, excellent.
But I'm happy with this Saturday, Steve. I'm happy. I've watched a good bit of Romero, and you know, I've seen the typical arguments in the game anyway. They'll have a fight with you and that, but I say I have seen improvements in him in his progression. So you know, I know he's gonna come to win, and I have to stay switched on because he throws a little bit unorthodox shots, which are hard to defend against. So that's why I know I'm happy, because I've got to stay switched on. Whereas in other fights, when I know I just have to turn up, that's what used to get me down. Do you know what I mean? So I'm happy. I'm looking forward to something.
So it's giving you that bit of fear.
Yeah, it has. You know, because I'm at a stage now where if I lose, I lose. Say I lose everything. I'm not at the top yet, but I lose all my rankings. I lose. You know, I'll probably, if I lost Saturday, I'll probably lose my bits of title. I'll probably get to my bits of title if I lost Saturday. So, you know, I'm in an important stage now where I've got to win, and you know, I'm in a stage where I've got to look good now as well. People are talking about me, so I can't just get in and just win a fight. I've got to win and look good now.
And ask David through his translator. This is David's first time boxing outside of Argentina.
Yeah.
Can you ask him how he's found the experience? Does he find it more daunting?
Oh, I told that Ezequiel is very young. He's only 22 years old, and it's his first time outside Argentina. But also I told that at the beginning of March he obtained an Latin International Championship. But it's very interesting because I have a lot of matches outside of Argentina, and I spend some time with boxers from different countries. Is very mature with only 22 years old. Is a boxer that have very clear the ideas, because to win a match you need an important physical preparation, but also a mental preparation. And really, he is a very intelligent person. He's very young but very intelligent, and so he fights with his body and with his brain. That will be very interesting to watch on Saturday night.
Any more questions? Foz, I can't believe you haven't got anything to say. There's no questions for you after. That's a fact.
That's fine.
We're all done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming down. Just to quickly let you know, I'll say once again, it's live exclusive on BoxNation. Sky Channel 437, HD is 490, Virgin is 546, TalkTalk 525. Tickets are available from echoarena.com and 0844 8400, and from eventing.co.uk 0844 249 1000. Looking forward to seeing everyone again Saturday night, and all the best to both guys. And just be available for some one-on-one and some photos now.